Capcom hasn't officially announced the next Resident Evil game yet. Most people believe it will be called Resident Evil 9, but there have been rumors for a long time about its gameplay, setting, and story. Now, a new leak suggests that the game was once very different from the usual Resident Evil style. The leak comes from Dusk Gulam, a known Capcom insider, who shared the details in the social media thread this week. According to their posts, Resident Evil 9 originally started out as a big open-world multiplayer game. Capcom planned this idea because Resident Evil 7 didn't sell as well as expected when it first launched. Dusk Gulam said, "So, RE9 originally started development in 2017, after RE7 underperformed at launch at Capcom's expectations. Resident Evil 7 went on to sell really well later, but this was Capcom's early reaction. The first version of Resident Evil 9 was supposed to be the opposite of Resident Evil 7, which was a linear single-player game. Later, when Resident Evil 7 became more successful and Resident Evil Village was close to being released in 2021, Capcom decided to restart the Resident Evil 9 project. They changed many parts of the game, but one thing stayed the same. Leon Kennedy is still the main character." Dusk Gulam said that the first version of Resident Evil 9 starred Leon and Jill, and it was set on a made-up island inspired by Singapore. That was the setting for the old, cancelled version of the game. They explained, the project got a heavy reboot in 2021, around the time Village came out. A few things stayed the same, like Leon being the main character, and the rest I'll leave to Capcom to reveal. So, when will Capcom finally show Resident Evil 9? There's no official word yet, but in another post, Dusk Gulam said that they believe the game will be announced in 2025 and then released sometime in 2026. Some fans even think they saw a teaser, IX, in the Resident Evil 4 remake video from late April. That makes Summer Games Fest on June 6th a possible reveal date. Dusk Gulam didn't say how the game changed after it was rebooted, but based on the success of Resident Evil 7 and the popularity of Resident Evil Village, it's likely the game went back to being a single-player horror experience. If that's true, many fans will be happy. While it's fun when developers try new ideas in long-running series, a lot of fans want Resident Evil to stay close to its roots. Good single-player horror games are rare, and Resident Evil has stayed strong over the years. Also, fans still remember how the last multiplayer Resident Evil project turned out, and not in a good way. Resident Evil Village already showed that the series can include new ideas without losing its core. It has secret paths, optional areas, and more open zones. Capcom could keep building on that semi-linear style in single player instead of going all in on an open world multiplayer. What do you think? Do you agree, or do you want to see something different? Let me know in the comments below. And also don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And I will see you soon.